That just opens the screen. Like, you hit screen settings. That's gonna pop up again. Hit it, and then open widget. Yeah, that just goes through the screen. That's just our view. Right here. I think this gives us a better detail of what's been going on the past year. Like what exactly, because we thought, like weather, like it might be that. It might be the whole time.
This is not the one we normally use.
That is it.
This is not mine. I will be
We'd like to tonight. We'd like to introduce you to our little freshman team. Players are number 3, Gemma and Becky. Number 11, Queenie Williams. Number 13, Mackenzie Resto. Number 23, Bello. You're number 5, Sandy Strickler.
You'll be staying right there. I mean, you're like how our game cam was down there. You're always with the action.
Number 30, Adam Marks.
If you need to at times. But you're going to be the main.
And number 35, Grayson Apologies, that's here for our freshman team. And also Chris Lehman.
You'll probably need that. Did I have a headset laying over there for you? No, not that one. One of the little ones.
Maybe right there, right there. On the plug there.
Yep, that's it. That way you'll be able to talk back and forth.
Aiden, I'm probably getting. I mean, what am I talking about? Aiden, break the camera.
Found out.
Aiden, you can actually
through this booth this time. Fuck you.
That was awful over there. That was terrible.
Check.
I will say I'm not very like it. It's not good on family. So. She probably at some point, but she's not going to be in. You'll get like, I don't think you'll get like 60. I bet you guys have to on you take on the why did I say I'm sorry? I think next year still be Sierra's gone. Vicky's gone. I think she will be Maxwell is probably I think they'll probably get you stand like two before the game, it's on like 1 or 2. Every single time you guys also go through accident. Can't do that. I don't know if this is what you I don't think the long goes like that. The fact that also we're reading the bags of land, and I don't know who's talking on. It's one of the slide. I mean, like,
Is this the right one?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Maxwell's on bench.
Basketball is here. We welcome you to the first of a triple header here in the Dog Pound. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to bring you 3 live streams. Tonight, our girls basketball teams take on the Spartans from Milton Hershey. We welcome you all to the Dog Pound at the Mifflin County High School Gymnasium. I'm Aiden Stevens. Alongside me, my color commentator.
That's Colston Divin.
And we are going to have a great matchup on our hands here tonight. Colston, tell us a little bit about Milton Hershey.
Milton Hershey here coming into this game. They're 2-1 on the season, but last year just under 500 at 11-12. They were 7-7 in their conference play, but the difference right now, they averaged a 1-point win, 0.4 points per game in a win last year, and these two teams met twice. But the Spartans, a plus 14-point differential, 1-1 in the games against Mifflin County. Mifflin County won the last game, however, 3-point win, 57-54.
That last win was a great win for Mifflin County. Milton Hershey was up by 5 points with 2 minutes left in the game. Mifflin County came back on the back of Jada Kanegi. She scored 4 points in 30 seconds to lead that team from a come-behind win. They were down by 12 points, I believe, at one point in that game. That was an incredible game. The key players to look out in this game for Mifflin County, we're going to go right back to her, Jada Kanegi. In her first game against Juniata, I believe she had 20 points or near that mark in a dominant win over Juniata. I believe it was 53-34 final score, which is Mifflin County's only game so far heading into this season. Now, Mifflin County does have a lot of games coming up in these next week or two. We have 5 games scheduled here on our slate. To start, we're at Redland, then home versus Lewisburg, Hershey, at Cedar Cliff, and versus Palmyra. Those are all the remaining games for the Huskies before Christmas. Now, as for Milton Hershey, they only have 3 games, and they're versus Palmyra, at Redland, versus Lower Dolphin. Colston, any last takeaways before we go to the pregame ceremony and the national anthem?
The Spartans here, I want to talk about these next 2 games for both squads. Palmyra, as of right now, is 3-0, slated to be 4-0 as the Spartans go back home to face Palmyra. Mifflin County, however, is going away to an likely to be 0-4 Patriots team in Redland. A good chance to bounce back if they don't win tonight.
This one's going to be a good one. Like we said, last year they split. Mifflin County got the 1 win over Milton Hershey by 3 points. They obviously came back. But Milton Hershey's win, they won by 20 points on the back of an incredible performance by Angelina Momoa, my apologies. She had 21 points in the victory. 5'7" junior, number 33 for the Spartans. As we're going to go to the national anthem and the starting lineups in 30 seconds time.
Good evening and welcome to Mifflin County High School, where tonight Superintendent Vance Farner, Principal Kelly Beck, Athletic Director Tish McClay, and Head Coach Crystal Weaver welcome the visiting Milton Hershey Spartans. A reminder that Mifflin County High School, like all properties in the Mifflin County School District, is a tobacco-free zone. No smoking or tobacco products of any kind are permitted on the premises. Food and drinks purchased at the Husky Club stand are permitted, but please clean up your trash. And if a spill occurs, please alert event center. Sportsmanship is an expectation here in Mifflin County, and fans are expected to do 3 things. Let the players play, let the coaches coach, and let the official call tonight's game. Any fan that interferes with today's game will be asked to leave. Unauthorized personnel, which includes anyone who is not affiliated with the team, is prohibited from entering the playing area. Before we introduce the starting lineups for today, would you please rise and place your right hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem. And now for the starting lineups, first for the Hershey, led by head coach Tina Thompson, and assisted by the young John Jasper, Nathan, and Hayden Fitzpatrick. A 5'8" sophomore, number 11, the Fed, Brisbane Kramer. A 5'9" sophomore, number 32, Kathy on the Chandler. A 5'8" junior, number 33, Angelina Bono. A 6' senior, number 41, Journey Wright. And a 5'11" junior, number 43, Walker Smith. And now for the Mifflin County Huskies. At guard, number 3, a 5'6" junior from Belleville, Hayden Weaver. At guard, number 13, a 5'7" junior from Reedsville, J.I. At forward, number 24, a 5'10" junior from Reedsville, Leah Reed. And forward, number 33, a 5'10" senior from Lewistown, Sienna Williams. And at guard, number 23, a 5'9" senior from Tennessee, Peachy. The Huskies are coached by Mr. Weaver, assisted by Andy Baker, Brian Packard, and Danny Craig, Bobby Stringer, and Weaver. Officials for today's game are Steve Steer, David Craig, and John Thompson. Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Spartans. Colston, any final things before tip-off?
I think the main thing here for both these teams, if you want to win this game, Mifflin County and the Spartans here, their difference, you got to get rebounds, and you got to start quick, and you have to stay on a streak. I think those are the main two things here. If you want to win this game, Mifflin County had both in the opening game against Juniata. Can they do it again? The Spartans, the Huskies, they face off right now.
Taking the tip-off for Milton Hershey, number 41, Journey Wright. In the center for the Huskies, it'll be number 33, Sierra Williams. The Huskies are in there or it'll be Peachy taking the tip-off, my apologies. Huskies in the all-white, Milton Hershey in the all-brown. We are underway here in the Dog Pound. Milton Hershey will take the tip-off, and they're going to get it to the outside of the key. That'll be Brisbane. Brisbane swings it around, gets inside the paint to Wright, right on the baseline. She'll pass it out to the corner. Peachy in coverage. Jumps it down inside, kicks it out. One more pass out to the outside once again, guarded by Reed. Great defense from the Huskies on the opening possession. Pull-up jumper, it falls. Milton Hershey gets the first one.
Inside there, just a quick shot close to the foul line. That one goes. Spartans trying to start quick, it's 2-0.
Peachy has the ball at the top of the key. Swings it out to Kanegi. Kanegi, a threat from beyond the arc. It'll give it to Williams on the top of the key. Swings it out. Peachy has it. Reed drops the ball. Able to pick it back up. No pressure. Williams. Back out. Hits the three for Weaver. Just short. Kanegi tries to get the rebound. Unable to as her foot's on the line. Milton Hershey's going to get possession.
That there, it seemed like Milton Hershey, some great defense there. Mifflin County tried to put up a tough shot, especially with a bit of a contest. And nothing going there, still 2-0.
So here comes Chandler taking the ball up the court. She'll give it to the Momoa. Momoa to Brisbane. Brisbane drives inside. Tough shot off the glass.
And that's just exactly what you want to do. That start out quick. You got to have some momentum here. Great shot there. Quick shot. Got to play fast.
Weaver to Kanegi for three. Looked like it went in from our angle. It didn't. Just short. Milton Hershey gets the rebound. Going the other way. 3-on-2 fast break. Cuts inside. Drives. Layup. Too strong. Off the glass. Goes out of bounds. Mifflin County will take possession.
Looked like they got that in from our side. From the far side here. That one, Mifflin County gets a stop there. Just barely out of bounds.
So Milton Hershey playing a trap game here. Passes over to Reed. Off the fingertip. That'll be Milton Hershey possession.
That a very aggressive pass, and I feel like, you know, Kanegi has so much space there. You don't really need to throw it that aggressive. Obviously, you want to fast break. You can't do that down 4 early.
So here comes Brisbane taking it up the court. At the top of the key, she'll swing it out to Momoa. Momoa back to Brisbane. Brisbane throws it inside. Nice lob pass to the inside. The first light falls. That'll be Walker Smith with the bucket. And Milton Hershey playing this trap game early up the court.
Once again, a great shot there from the inside. Mifflin County needs an answer.
Weaver counts it. Pull up, midder. You got it.
And right there, that's the answer they need. Leah Reed wide open on the midi, splashes it in, and Mifflin County's aboard.
Now Mifflin County trying to play some of this press coverage. Might be broken coverage. Drives inside. Williams, the defender, kicks it out. Milton Hershey trying to reset. It's going to be a blocking foul against Weaver. That'll be her first and the team's first.
That one there, I might say it's like a bit of a fall, but no.
First team first.
So it'll remain Milton Hershey ball. Mifflin County's got their first foul.
Lined up here. Kicks it out to the corner. Weaver in coverage. They're going to call a deflection. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Mifflin County possession.
I believe what happened there is she put the ball up high. The ball went out of bounds while up in the air. Or no, now they're switching. So they're going to say.
I didn't think that was on Milton Hershey.
Now they're going to say they haven't. I don't believe it was a foul.
It'll be Brisbane inbound. She gives it out to Chandler. Chandler back to Brisbane. Brisbane back to Chandler. Throws it inside. Right back to Brisbane. Pull up from just outside the three. Won't go. Rebound Williams.
That one like the ball on the inside.
Fast break wide open down the court. Back to Weaver. Weaver's pull up. 2-point game.
And that is exactly what you want to do. The rebound, and then you want to play quick. And right there, Mifflin County does it perfectly. 2-point game.
Milton Hershey's coach was not happy with the call. Picked off by Peachy. Going the other way, Brisbane takes it right back. Trying to slow things down for this Milton Hershey offense. We're 3 minutes into this one. 6-4 is our score advantage, Spartans. Looking, cuts baseline. Nice play, just too high of a pass. Huskies with possession and have the chance to take the lead on this possession.
I did say this before the pregame, some shaky defense from these two teams here early on. Once again, it's going to be, I feel like, an offensive game. The question, who gets the defensive stops? That's going to come down to who maybe wins this game.
Weaver did not get across half court. Once again, another pass to Kanegi, just off the mark.
Can't do that here. Turnovers. This is a fast-paced game, and you got to remain fast no matter what. Right there, it's going to slow your team down, lose a bit of momentum.
Cuts inside. Walker Smith layup. It falls. 8-4 is our score. Here comes Weaver taking it up the court. Weaver makes a nice move into Reed in the inside. Kanegi back to Weaver. Weaver looked to shoot. Then Peachy pulls up looking. Drives inside. Kanegi open. 3. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Brisbane. Brisbane taking it up the court. Guarded by Weaver. High pass in the corner. That'll be caught by Chandler. Chandler driving inside on Reed. Kicks it out. Another extra pass. Drives inside. They're going to call a double dribble against Milton Hershey, and the Huskies get the ball.
I do like that shot there by Kanegi, but I think the bigger thing here to talk about is the defensive stand. You're down 4. Obviously, the biggest thing is Milton Hershey so far has only been 4, but they're shooting effectively. Can't bully them in. They're a very big team. Let's see if Mifflin County can respond.
Peachy and Kanegi take it up the court. They'll give it off to Weaver. Weaver had Reed inside, didn't take it. Peachy now drives, kicks out to Kanegi. Her foot's inside too. So nothing but nylon. 6-8's our score.
Once again, Kanegi is 0 for 2 already, but you know you gotta keep shooting. 0 for 2 is worse than 0 for. Sorry, there's steal.
Driving inside, reading the coverage, steal by Peachy. Williams is going to grab it. She gives it right back to Peachy. Huskies have not had the lead in this game. Good defensive play there by Wright to break up the fast break. Slowed things down as we're going to have our first substitution of the game. It'll be Freeman, a 5'7" freshman, looking to check in for Milton Hershey. In comes Freeman, out comes Chandler, I believe.
What I was trying to say is, I think 0 for 2 is worse than 0 for 25, because if you go 0 for 2, that means you gave up on shooting. Kanegi not trying to give up on shooting. From Kobe Bryant, by the way. So, some wise words from him. Mifflin County trying to answer.
Peach has the ball. Good coverage from the checked-in Freeman. Carnegie swings it out. Reed to Weaver. Good steal by Milton Hershey going the other way. Driving inside. Blocked by Carnegie. She doesn't like the foul call, and it'll be 2 free throw shots for Brisbane.
I think that's a bad call. Me seeing it. Looks like that was all just hitting the ball there. They say they hit the wrist. I'm going to say poor call. I think that's allowed to say on MCTV. But Milton Hershey is the first to the line. She gets 2 now.
Brisbane had 9 points and 19 in her 2 games against Mifflin County via the untied shoot. Brisbane, a 5'8" sophomore guard wearing number 11. Dropped 9 in the first game, and she dropped 19 in the second. First free throw, too hard, bounces off the back iron.
Maybe it's a part of the crowd here over in the dog pound. They were getting a little bouncy. Here it goes again.
This one, trying not to go over 2, does that. Carnegie got the foul call, is now going to get the rebound, and she'll get a foul call of her own. Are they going to say it's a charge?
That's also, I think, an iffy call. I think it could have went either way. But once again, these turnovers, a main thing here in basketball, it can lose you games. Mifflin County's got 3 already.
Here's Brisbane, swings it out to the corner. Cuts back inside, right. Once again to Walker Smith. Walker Smith draws the foul. And that one was for certain, and it'll be 2 free throws for Junior.
And I think the main thing here, they're just such a big team. You got to be at least a little more physical. There's not much you can do going inside against a 6'3".
Walker Smith shooting 2
there.
So here comes 2 free throws for Walker Smith. She nets the first one. Walker Smith had 7 in the first game and had 16 in the second. Really important piece to this Spartans team in that second matchup, in that loss. Second one, she's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. Peachy, quick pass, gets stolen, but not able to regain possession. That's Freeman.
And that's why I think you can't pass too quick. That, a very risky ball there. Obviously, Milton Hershey got some speed, athleticism to their squad. Can't do anything there.
Peachy gives it to Weaver. Screen set by Peachy. Cuts inside, looks for Reed, not able to. Another steal by Milton Hershey. That one will go to right, going the other way. There come the Spartans driving inside. Isn't able to draw a foul. Out of bounds. I believe we might have a injured Spartan. She gets up, and it will be Spartan ball. So if you're just joining us, welcome to MCTV. I'm Aiden Stevens, Colston Devon alongside. Milton Hershey leads 10-6 here. 2:30 left to go in this first quarter. Drives inside, right to Carnegie. Carnegie going the other way. 3-on-2 fast break. Cuts inside to Reed. Reed to Peachy. Peachy's layup. Nothing but net.
And that's perfect execution. You got a 3-on-2. Somebody's bound to be open. You got to play the man with the ball. That time, Peachy wide open. 2-point game.
Now there's Brisbane, gives it inside to Walker Smith, double team. Back to Brisbane. Brisbane gives it to Freeman. Freeman to Momoa. Momoa inside, draws a foul. That'll be Wright. Wright had 8 in the first game. She contributed in the second game as well.
Right now, 4-0 fouls. Mifflin County leads. Not what you want. Milton Hershey's in the bonus. I saw 2. I only saw 1 coming in, which was Maxwell. A great defensive presence she is. Usually plays that point guard spot. Let's see. Mifflin County's going to get some defense here down 2. Can she contribute to that?
Momoa passes inside. Great defense from Peachy. She fights for the ball. It's still loose. Who's going to get it? It looks like it's Walker Smith. Walker Smith kicks it out. Freeman for 3 off the front of the rim. Good rebound by Chandler. Foul is drawn. And now Milton Hershey with a minute 46 left in the quarter is in the bonus.
And I think that's one thing you need to do better than Milton Hershey. Physicality inside. Right now, they're a much bigger team on paper. We saw in that first game against Juniata. They had a big player, and they played great inside. Got to keep going. Now, Milton Hershey in the bonus, and they're shooting 2.
First one is short.
Do I say the thing?
No,
I'll hold on. But if that happens again, I'm not going to be so merciful.
As you don't know, Colston likes to yell air ball anytime there's an air ball for the opposing team.
Dog pound getting loud. Here's the second.
She heard you. She heard you thinking about air ball. She switched the second one. I blame that on Colston. 3-point game. Maxwell takes it up, draws the foul. And that's the first foul drawn by Mifflin County this whole game. I mean, you look, Kanegi, Weaver, and Reed, all three of them have that's points. Wow. I'm not smart. They all have one foul, so I guess that's close enough, but still. Kanegi gets it on the inbound. 100 seconds left to go here in first quarter action. 8-11 is our score. 3-point game. The Spartans lead. Weaver driving inside. Nice move. That shot is blocked by Wright.
And Weaver in a bit of pain there. Hold on that flag. That's not what she wants. She's a great shooter for this Mifflin County team. That was a harsh hit. Great block. Kanegi pass it in now.
Great block here. Kicks it out, Reed over to Weaver. Weaver to Maxwell. Maxwell to Kanegi. Kanegi pumps. Driving inside. Weaver, pull up for the tie. Nylon! It falls!
Well, I think she was mad about the injury, so she wanted a 3 of her own. We're tied at 11. Ball is loose.
Picked up by Weaver. Going the other way. 2-on-1. Pass to Maxwell. Maxwell's layup is in.
And it's a game of momentum, and Mifflin County's got it. 5-0 run. And now Milton Hershey needs an answer.
Inside, this is a mismatch. Walker Smith high off the glass. It's a travel, and Mifflin County's going to regain possession.
And this place is erupting. 3 straight plays going in Mifflin County's favor. Less than a minute remaining. They've got their first lead, 13-11. Maxwell to pass it in.
Maxwell inbounds to Weaver. Weaver back to Maxwell. They need to get up court before they get a backcourt violation. Find someone down the court. Maxwell at the top of the key. Gives it to Weaver. Weaver pulls up, gets blocked. Now fighting for the ball, it's Femley. 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Freeman, guarded by Kanegi, driving inside. Tough move off the glass, tie game.
And that's just the perfect play there. You see Mifflin County trying to play inside, spin out of the coverage. I think that's a tumble. Weaver believes so. She's going to keep it rolling.
Maxwell to Reed. Reed's pull up off the front of the iron. Won't go. Fight for the ball. Twisting and turning. It's still loose. They'll call a foul against
Mifflin County, I believe.
And this Milton, I will say, it is allowed for Mifflin County, but Milton Hershey fans are loud.
I believe that is the JV and freshman team. I think that's an iffy call. Obviously, here late in this first quarter. But now Milton Hershey is going to the line here. 1 point gives them the lead with 7.2 remaining.
We're gonna have 2 people check in today for Milton Hershey. It looks to be Brisbane. Here's the first free throw off the back iron. And also checking in, it is SPG. Checking in for Kanegi. 7.2 left to go. Tie game here in the first quarter. 13-4. This the second from Wright. Is up. Bounces off the rim 4 times and it falls. 7.2 left here in this first quarter. Need to get up court quick. Maxwell has it. 3, 2, need to get something off. Maxwell pass is not going to go anywhere. Half court heave does not count. 13-14 is our score. We're going to take the break with them. You're watching MCTV live coverage in the Dog Pound.
I don't think we should go to break.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mifflin County would like to thank tonight's game sponsor, Westfield Forge Products. Westfield Forge Products is a proud family-owned business operated out of Reedsville, Pennsylvania. Today, we employ more than 75 full-time team members and continue to lead the way as one of Pennsylvania's premier forest products company, offering a full range of forest product services, including land clearing and excavation, timber harvesting, transportation, landscape materials, and the production of high-quality mulch and firewood. Our success is built on a commitment to responsible leadership and continuous innovation within our industry. Driven by our dedication to quality work, exceptional customer satisfaction, and enduring value of integrity and still
Back to the dog pound here.
He's
Mifflin
principles
County
guide
here,
every
down one. I
project
think the
we
main
take and
thing
every
here,
partnership
that's
we
the color
build.
guy, I'll start. I think the main thing here is rebounding and
He's
turnovers.
dedicated to
Mifflin
excellence
County,
and
4
ready to
turnovers
raise the
and
bar.
5 fouls, actually technically 6 in that first quarter. You gotta play clean if you want to beat Milton Hershey, because they'll beat you down for it. And once again, rebounds. Obviously, Milton Hershey, a much bigger team, but you gotta try and get some rebounds, because I think Mifflin County has more speed.
Weaver with the ball, the leading scorer for Mifflin County, kicks it out. Won't go, rebound Milton Hershey. That'll be right. She has 1.1 foul on the day so far through the first quarter. Kicks it out. That'll be Chandler. Chandler kicks it out to the top of the key. That'll be Brisbane. Brisbane back to Momoa. That'll be a hole
I believe
on Mifflin County.
As I just said, fouls a big part. Mifflin County, you gotta play. You can't play aggressive. You can't play aggressive enough where you don't get too many fouls. We saw they got some free throws because of that aggressive tendency in the first quarter. We'll see if that continues.
Kicking it out to the top of the key. This will be Brisbane. Brisbane looking. Kicks it out to the corner. Peachy in coverage on Walker Smith. Forces the turnover. Nice job by Fleming. Keep it in bounds. Weaver has it. Driving inside. Wants a foul call. Won't get it.
I think right there, this may be, against the correct opinion for most people. I think that's a bad shot, because you're basing it off you want to get a foul. Gotta play, for a best chance shot. That's not your best chance shot.
High off the glass, rebounded by Weaver. Weaver cutting through traffic. Still going down the court. Isn't able to go anywhere, and it's a 2-on-0 fast break for Milton Hershey. Oh, 2 shoots, and Weaver on the other end of the court is down. We saw her in agonizing pain earlier with that quad. Now I believe she's reaching for her back. Reaching for her back. She gets applause and she heads towards the bench. She wants to stick through this game.
She's a fighter, one of the best shooters on this team. She wants to stay in no matter what. But I believe she has to come out right now.
Yeah,
and she will.
There she is coming out of the game.
In her place will be Leah Reed, a great rebounder, a pretty good shooter. I wouldn't say as good as Weaver, but if she can't return, that is a big loss.
Weaver goes to the far end of the bench. Passes inside, isn't able to go. Nice steal by Mifflin County, stolen right back by Wright. Good defense, good shot there from Chandler.
And that's exactly what you want. If Mifflin County's going to play inside, you play on the outside trying to get those shots up. That goes in for Milton. And once again, another turnover.
Turnover for Mifflin County. Freeman going the other way. Crosses, cuts inside. Tough lay off the glass, rebounded by Wright. Wright kicks it out to Brisbane. Brisbane to Chandler. Chandler driving inside. Gets the tough lay to fall.
And once again, they're shooting from the outside, going for the inside. Exactly what you want to do. 2 straight buckets off it. Why go away from it? They're up 5.
Up 5. Like you said, this game is a game of momentum. And right now it is all Spartans. Kick out. Tough shot for 2. Won't go. Rebound Maxwell. Right spot, right time. That shot, she will draw the foul. And it'll be 2 free throws for Maxwell.
And that's about as good as a foul as you're going to get. Go up the one there, and Maxwell slapped it in the wrist. Now Maxwell, the only time she was up for free throws earlier in the first game, she was 0 for 2. Can she make her first here? First one is up and no good. She's 0 for 3. Got to work off the free throw line. She's 0 for 3. Can she make them in the 4th try?
This to make it a 4-point game. Maxwell's shot. Splash. It falls. Carnegie's going to check into the game for Maxwell. Rebounding the ball for Milton Hershey. I believe it'll be number 11, Brisbane. So here comes the Spartans. Down the court, up by 4. 2-1 on the season. Kicks it out. Deep ball from Freeman. Off the front iron. Nice rebound by Williams. Fighting off Walker Smith. Tough pass, Reed. Reed keeps it in, but turns it right over. Another turnover, but now it's picked back up by Mifflin County. Carnegie. Carnegie thought about shooting that. That would have been about from 5 feet beyond the line. Inside, Peachy drives. Shot gets blocked by Wright. She's having an incredible first half going down the court. Momoa's shot too high off the glass. Rebound by Carnegie. Carnegie now trying to go on the fast break. Here she comes. That one, I believe, gets deflected. They're going to keep it with Mifflin County.
That there, we're just going back and forth. The game of momentum, the game of speed. You got to keep up the other team. A couple shots here, they definitely could have went in from both sides. Nothing goes.
Peachy gets it to Peachy. Peachy, jab step, drives back inside. Peachy wanted to shoot it, decided not to, drives inside, gives it back out to Reed. Off of Reed's fingertips, and it'll go the other way.
Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. That's been a theme here thus far. For Mifflin County, they take a timeout off it. That is their 6th turnover. We're going to head to break. 5:05 left in this first half. Milton Hershey leads 18-14.
So I want to say something. At the end of the third quarter, whoever and they pointed up to like everybody up here, because I was like picking them and whoever's on the back of it. That's the way. All right. Got the broadcast. That came up. Okay.
All right, as we welcome you back to action from the Dog Pound, Mifflin County currently trails by 4, but they will not start with the ball here.
Coming off the 6th turnover in this first half for Mifflin County, still a 4-point game, fortunately for them. Let's see if they can get them to stop.
Now here comes the Spartans down the court. Walker Smith, nice pick off by Pete going the other way. 3-on-3 quick rush. Down the court, swings it out. Carnegie drives inside. Mid-range shot, too hard off the glass. It'll be rebounded by Milton Hershey, going the other way. Freeman drives inside, guarded by Carnegie. Are going to call a travel against Milton Hershey. And look who checks back into the game. Number 3, Katie Weaver.
She's a physical player. She wants to be in right now for Mifflin County. She's one of the leading scorers, if not the leading scorer.
She's got 5. She's got 5 on the night.
So she is the leading scorer. They've been, passing around. One of these players with at least 2. We'll see if they try to, focus more on their score-centric players. That one, the pass to Reed, goes the other way. 7th turnover.
Nice job by Porter, the forward sophomore, 5'9", with the turnover.
Turnovers 7-1 in favor of Mifflin. Not what you want.
Make it 7-2. Going the other way are the Huskies. That one, very physical player. Foot was on the line, and it's going Huskies' way.
And that, not what you want. Well, make it, what is that, 8-4?
You went from 7 to 8.
Yeah, that's... You get the point. A lot of turnover. Make it there. Mifflin County gets possession.
Weaver with the ball, just coming off the bench, has 5. Weaver and Peachy. Peachy guarded 1-on-1. Fadeaway shot gets blocked. And I'm telling you, this Milton Hershey team might be one of the best defenses I've seen, and the ability to block the ball. Passes out to the top of the key. That'll be Brisbane. Brisbane in the corner. That's Freeman. Inside. Lay. Too far of a shot. Touch power. It'll be rebounded by Momoa. Momoa to Walker Smith. Cross court to Freeman. Freeman guarded by Reed. Tough shot. Too hard. A call foul.
That's going to be a loose ball foul on Hershey. Feels like we've been playing more so physical here in this second quarter. Not much buckets. But a lot of defense. It's exactly what these two teams need.
It's good defense, but it's clean defense at the same time. Only 3 fouls in the quarter. At this point, Mifflin County had 4 in its entirety. Carnegie in the post. Peachy now drives. Peachy looking for somebody to give it to. It's Weaver. Weaver guarded by Freeman. Weaver, pull up, just inside the 3, too strong. Rebounded by Walker Smith. Williams falls, going the other way. 2-on-3 rush, make it 4-on-4. Now everybody's back. Freeman in the corner, didn't think about it. Brisbane for 3, too strong. Fight for the ball, rebound, out of bounds. Peachy was the closest to it, but a Milton Hershey Spartan was the last one to touch the ball. So we're gonna have a couple substitutions. Freeman's gonna come out. So is Williams.
What we like to call D-Bone doesn't take a lot of shots from the outside. That's just her first one here in this game. She's 0 for 1 from 3.
Peachy will inbound the ball, 3:05 left if you're just tuning in. We welcome you to MCTV. Night 1 of a triple header going the other way. Weaver kicks it out. That'll be Peachy now. Peachy to Weaver. Weaver for 3. Off the back of the rim. The side of the rim, sorry. Look at Weaver playing press defense. She got injured earlier this quarter. She's back on the court, and she's playing like she's got some money on the game. Blocked by Peachy, that pass, drives inside. We're gonna call a foul on, I believe, Reed. That'll be the first shooting foul of the quarter. It'll send Milton to the line.
It's been a very much more physical before. We'll say it again. This is a very defensive quarter. This is a chance to get 2 points on the board.
Shooting 2.
Here's the first to make it a 5-point lead. Falls.
She's got now 3 on the night. Leading right now for them is Chandler with 7.
Maxwell's going to check into the game. Second free throw falls. It is 20-14. And just like in this first matchup between these two, it's a very low scoring. Milton Hershey had 53, but Mifflin County only had 37. It's going to be looking like it's one of those games, but a lot closer. Peachy takes this up the court. Gives it to Fleming. Cuts inside. Peachy. Tough shot. It falls. It feels like the drought is over for Mifflin County.
Peachy, 2 for 6 shooting, but you got to keep shooting. Get some opportunities here. That a great shot on the inside, making a 4-point game.
Good defense by Peachy. Second chance shot, though. Right on pace for a double-double, I believe.
She's been playing great, and that's going to put them back up 6. Here comes Weaver, however.
Weaver, beautiful pass. It falls. That'll be Maya on the bucket. 4-point game once again.
She was quiet in the first game, 1 for 2 shooting. She's 1 for 2 right now, only in the second quarter.
Need to get the ball across court and does just that. Driving inside. And it falls. That'll be Brisbane. Kennedy has it. 90 seconds left here in this first half. 18-24 is our score. Looks like the points have really racked up in this last minute or so. Swings it out. Maya gets screened. Peachy gives a screen to Weaver. Peachy for 3. Won't go. Hits the rim and then the backboard. 6-point lead. Milton Hershey trying to make it more. Weaver, the first one in defense. That'll go to Wright. Wright driving inside. Kicks it out. Once again, driving inside now. Gets under the rim. Good pass. Shot from mid-range. Won't go. That'll be an over-the-back foul, I believe, against Milton Hershey.
Once again, they like to call it a loose ball foul in the NBA. That's going to be the second for Milton Hershey just in this quarter. They had none in the first quarter, no loose ball fouls. They get a second here, 62 seconds left. Mifflin County needs an answer right now. Now down 6 here.
Peachy will be the inbounder on the floor right now for the Huskies. It'll be Weaver, Maxwell, Fleming, Peachy, and Peachy. 60 seconds left. Ball gets poked out. They need to get cross court soon. Peachy to her sister, going the other way. Maxwell now in the corner. Maxwell from the screen from Peachy. Maxwell gives it off to Peachy, to her sister. McKenzie gives it back to Madison. 40 seconds left here in this first half. Screen from Maxwell. Ball goes off the hands of Peachy. It'll be a turnover once again for the Huskies.
Just turnovers for the offense that was so great against Juniata in the opener. Can't do that here, especially in a 6-point game.
So now here comes the Spartans up the court quick. Beautiful pass out to Chandler. Chandler now trapped on the baseline. Finds a girl in the paint. Not able to get it. Steele going the other way now. Feels like a 5-on-2. That shot off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Peachy. They're going to draw a foul. Peachy's going to have it. She has exactly 15 seconds for her and the Huskies to get up the court and get a shot.
They do get another foul no matter what. Milton County is going to the line.
But I don't think in this situation you want to play for a foul. I think you just want to at least get up the court.
No matter what. I think no matter what happens, you don't play for a foul. I think those shots, poor takes. Milton County's got to get it up quick.
Weaver, ball gets poked, stealing, going the other way. Another turnover, shot, it falls, 7 left to play. Make it 6. Kanegi has to get a last-second heave off, driving. That one gets stolen. Once a foul, isn't going to get one. Shot is after the buzzer. And once again, Weaver limping to the bench. That's not a good sign. And that'll take us to halftime. 18-26 is our score. You're listening to MCTV. We're going to take a break with them. We will be back with the live MCTV halftime report.
Turnover, one more time. We're recording over here. Yeah, it's fine. I was working.
All right, here, Mifflin County tradition. We have the scoreboard up. You guys can see the score. Here in Mifflin County High School, we do the prime ball shot challenge, whatever you want to call it. A layup, you get $25 Amazon gift card. A free throw, you get $50. A three-pointer, you get $75. And a half-court shot, you get $100. Now, Colston, you don't have your microphone on, but we always talk like, you know, we've been to the first 2 games. Like, you know, I always say take the layup. It's $25. But the 6 shots that we've seen so far have all been half-court, and nobody has been close. Well, one hit the rim. Three-pointer from Kanegi. It rims out. Unfortunate for Kanegi. Now here comes Riley, a good friend of Colston.
That's just a lie.
Free throw off the iron. And I believe we have one more person. Do we? We should have one more person. Oh, they're pointing him out in the crowd. He didn't want to go. He's going out. What do you think he shoots here, Colston?
I feel like he's going to shoot at least a free throw. No, I believe he's going to go for the 3.
$75. Air ball. Colston, you do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been waiting all night to hear it. That is a good old-fashioned air ball. We're at halftime here. Milton Hershey leads 26-18. The halftime report is coming up after this. We welcome you inside the broadcast booth for the halftime report. You get to actually see our faces for the first time ever. Mifflin County now down 8 at halftime. It's 26-18. As the color guy once again, I'm going to start us off. I think the main thing here for Mifflin County, if they want to get back to this game in the second half, they're coming off a 3-point win in a game in which they were down 5 minutes left to go. This is still winnable. 8-8. I think you got to look at turnovers and you got to look at rebounds. I think Milton Hershey, a bigger team, they've been more physical thus far on the inside. You got to get those rebounds, and I think fast break, they've been a little bit slow, a little bit sloppy. You got to get those turnovers off because they had 8. It was 9-3 in favor of Mifflin County. Not what you want. I think it leads Mifflin Hershey 6 points coming off those turnovers in the first half. Anything you want to add?
Absolutely, I'd like to add 2 highlight players, one for each team to start for Milton Hershey. Journey Wright, she has been incredible inside the paint, getting multiple rebounds, multiple blocks. She has 6 points, or no, my apologies, 3 points, but you know, she can easily get up to 10 points and possibly a double. Heading into the second half, Peyton Weaver's my highlight for the Huskies. She has 5 points, leading the team in scoring. Obviously, she's been a little injured. Hopefully, she's rested that body at halftime. You know, I think just Mifflin County just needs to score more points. And I know that sounds really simple and sometimes a little too simple, but you only have 18 points. In a game, you put up 57 against this team last time you played. The key for Mifflin County is they just need to get inside more. I saw a lot of threes in that first half that, you know, were good shot selections. They just did not get the fall. Mifflin County needs to be more consistent on shots and more consistent on turnovers. That is the halftime report brought to you by MCTV. He's Milton, I'm Ian Stevens. When we return, second half action live on MCTV.
I get to put my Pepsi next. That's what I'm not done, by the way. I just ordered it.
We go back to back to back here. Tonight, obviously, girls basketball. But tomorrow, it's Wyatt Kaufman's debut as I am taken out here. He gets wrestling with Aiden tomorrow, I believe, against Central Mountain. I believe. I might be wrong about
Central
that.
Dolphins.
Central Dolphin, thank you. They face off with them in a game in which last time they lost in wrestling, Mifflin County, trying to bounce back. On Friday, yours truly returns in play-by-play. Mifflin County is going to take on Redland, the boys. Slated to be 4-0. They do have a matchup today against Milton Hershey at Milton Hershey, so we'll see how they've been doing. We should be able to talk about that with Max Preps and all that. But second half action just about to be underway. I think the key thing here for Mifflin County, maybe be Mackenzie Peachy. 2 for 6 in the first half, 0 for 1 from 3. She was quiet in that first half. Expect her to get hot here in the second half in an 8-point deficit.
Second half action tipping off here. This looks like we're going to switch sides from the far to the near side. I'd like to thank everybody part of our MCTV crew tonight. Wyatt Kaufman right beside me. He's running the video board here. Colston. You know, you have Leah up here as well. You have Alessa. You have Courtney. And you have Mr. Snow himself up here. I'd like to thank everybody part of our MCTV crew. Without them, these streams are not possible. Anyways, as we get to second half action, that one's going to go out of bounds. Mifflin County forces a turnover. That's the story of the game.
Obviously, Mifflin County is leading in turnovers. Not a good thing, but I'm not saying Milton Hershey has been perfect either. Their 4th turnover in a game in which basketball doesn't usually supposed to have many turnovers. There are teams that only have about 2 a game. That's what Mifflin County did last time they played. They need to come back, get some points here early.
Kanegi inside, tough shot, it falls. First points of the second half go to the Huskies.
And that's exactly what you want to do right there. You want to play inside a bit more physical. Now, those shots are high percent shots, but that's a great shot there by Kanegi. Put them within 6.
Driving inside, Milton Hershey kicks it out. Drives inside once again. Tough shot off the glass. Rebounded by Milton Hershey. Second chance shot. It falls. That'll be Chandler with the bucket.
That's exactly the opposite of what you want to do. You get an offensive score there with physical. Defense lets up being not very physical.
Kanegi for three. Off target. Rebound. Reed. Nice job by Reed to keep in. Peachy can't quite hold on to the pass. It'll be another turnover for the Huskies. That'll be a foul against Weaver. Doesn't like the call. I believe that'll be her third or her second foul of the game.
That's the kind of foul on number 3, Weaver.
She's got some bad blood
Your
now.
second, first.
Injury earlier, and we've seen both teams play physical. She's gonna want, that type of play there to go her way. Most of the times, though, I'll be honest, it won't.
Mifflin County playing heavy inside the paint. I think they're running a 2-3 zone of some sort. Outside, once again, this will be to right. Right, pull up from the free throw. Off the target, rebounded by Brisbane. Brisbane swings it out to Chandler. Chandler back to Brisbane. Top of the key, running a 2-3 zone now, Mifflin County. 2 guarding the outside arc, 3 in the paint or the inside. Now Milton Hershey's just going to pass this around, find somebody at the top of the key. Once again, back to Brisbane. We'll do it over again. Kick inside. That one, second pass, lay, it falls. The 2-3 zone right there did not work.
I think there, Mifflin County was just getting a bit tired of it. You're waiting so long here to just get maybe a chance on offense, but you just take your time, and that's what Milton Hershey needs to do to drain this clock up 10.
Weaver driving inside, tough shot, high off the glass. Rebounded by Wright, going the other way. 10-point lead for the Spartans. Have possession, driving, kicks it out. Tough, 2. Won't go, rebound Williams. Gives it to Peachy. Peachy going the other way. Gives it up to Kanegi. Kanegi to Reed. Reed, tough shot, gets blocked. Kanegi for 3. Off the iron, rebounded by Milton Hershey. Going the other way, gets poked, but enough time for the Spartans. Nice job by Peachy. Deflect that one, killed the fast break. But still, no points for the Huskies on that last possession.
Mifflin County here, you're down 10. Obviously, we said with 2 minutes to go, they came back down 5. This is not what you want coming out of halftime. You got to get some stops here, at least on the inside or the outside.
This will be Chandler. Chandler, deep 2. Mitch out, rebound Williams. Weaver gives it to Peachy now. Peachy taking it up the court, near side. Kicks it out to the corner. Reed wanted to shoot, didn't. Gives it to Kanegi. Kanegi's foot on the line for 2. Off the marks, rebounded by Wright. Another rebound for Wright as they're going to take it up the floor. Driving inside. Nice steal from Weaver. Still second chance. They're going to call a holding call against Weaver. That'll be her 3rd foul.
I think she's losing. She was crazy. Obviously, she is playing a bit more aggressive. That'll get you some fouls.
Weaver, her 3rd team, second.
Obviously, she's one of the best shooters on this team.
By Felmy, right up against
Coming in is Maxwell and Felmy. Coming out is going to be Weaver. 10-point game, 4-6 left in this 3rd quarter.
Brisbane to inbound. Gives it inside. Shot won't go. Rebound Huskies. Got to try and fight their way through to get the ball up the court. Ball gets poked out of bounds. They're going to say a Milton Hershey ball. Going the other way.
They're in the double digits now. That's the 10th turnover. Can't be doing that.
That one, now turnover for the Spartans. Peachy. Peachy looks for 3. Won't go. That'll be out of bounds against the Huskies.
Peachy ice cold tonight. That's her 7th shot. She's now 0 for 2 from 3. She's on heat up here. She's the captain of this team, it seems like. She hasn't been able to do anything much tonight.
Going down the court are the Spartans. Draws a charge. Mifflin County gets a foul to go their way. 4 minutes, 21 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. It's a 10-point game. Still a lot of time for the Huskies, especially whenever you have 13, 3, and 5. Be able to shoot the deep ball. They definitely still got a shot. Peachy taking it up the court. Guarded 1 by 1 by Brisbane. Gives it to Maxwell. Maxwell guarded by Wright. Gives it to Maya. Maya drops inside. Nowhere to go. She's got to fight for the ball. It'll be a jump ball to retain with the Huskies.
That there by Milton Hershey, I don't really understand it because all it really does now is it does raise some block, but most of the time you get that, inside look. You don't want to try and poke that ball away because most of the time if you try to, if she puts up a shot, she's immediately going to the line. Even though you got a 10-point game, Mifflin County, is going to keep possession.
Keeping possession, gives it out to Reed. Reed to Peachy. Peachy gives it to Kanegi. Kanegi for three, need it. Off the iron, it won't go. Rebound once again by Wright. Going the other way are the Spartans. Cuts inside. Once again to Walker Smith. Good defense, fight, jump ball. And Mifflin County's going to win the possession right back. But it will remain with the Spartans this time.
Bit of a miscommunication, I think, between both sides.
Now they give it off to Momoa. That'll go out to Brisbane. Brisbane to Freeman. Freeman back to Brisbane. Back to Momoa. Her shot will go. Rebound right. Cuts inside. Draw the foul. And Reed cannot believe the call.
And that right there is exactly what Milton Hershey's been doing all game. The rebound there from Wright, outside, passes inside, gets either a foul or a bucket, and now it's going to be Momoa going to the line.
Floor is shaking on the far side of the dog pound. First shot falls. That'll bring her up to 5 points on the night. Evenly spread out for the Huskies. Right now, their highest scorer on the floor has 4. Their lowest has 2. Offensive rebound. Steal from Kanegi. Going the other way are the Huskies. 5 on 4. Gives it to Kanegi. Kanegi passes inside. Inside. Back to Peachy. Peachy's mid-ranger. It falls. 9-point game now.
If there's one person who's going to need to heat up right now, it is Peachy. That's exactly what you need, however. You're down 11 now. It's a great shot. Try to get some momentum.
Right. On the free throw line. Looks like she's just towering over everybody. Freeman for 3. Short. It'll go Mifflin County's way. Going the other way now. Maxwell gives it to Peachy. Peachy's wide open. Pulls up mid-range, too. Won't go. Too short, going the other way. Freeman gives it to right. One-on-one with Peachy. Takes the foul and one. Will go to the line. Looked like Peachy was set for a charge, didn't get it. And this to make it the largest lead of the night with 12.
That's a risky play there by Peachy. Obviously, you're going for the foul, but it can also go, obviously, as you just saw, Hershey's 3-point play here. That is the risk chance you get with that type of play. Now you have 4 fouls, 1 puts them in the bonus, and now this has made it to 12-point game, which is not.
But they do get the offensive rebound. Cutting side off the hand of Peachy. It will remain with the Spartans.
That's what they've been doing all night. I know I've said it plenty of times, but you got to be more aggressive on the rebounds for Mifflin County. If you want to get back in this game, play more physical.
A name that we haven't really said a lot is Tatiana Chandler. Driving inside, though, kicks it out. They're going to call a foul against Milton Hershey. Mifflin County's going to gain possession. But a name we haven't said a lot, Tatiana Chandler, she has leading scorer for both teams tonight. And has really been the difference maker, also along with Journey Wright on the glass.
It's been those two. Wright's been getting the rebounds. She passes it to her for the score. And that now the 11th turnover.
A backcourt violation. Mifflin County's going to get the ball right back.
I know Mifflin County has a lot of turnovers, but if they clean up on those types of turnovers, I feel like Milton Hershey has enough turnovers to where if Mifflin County does clean up and Milton Hershey does not, there's a real chance those turnovers could cost them. Obviously, you got to get hot, though, and even a chance of that, down 11.
Kicks it out to Reed. Reed, block pass, rebounded by Wright, going the other way. Wright now gets poked. It'll go out of bounds. It'll go with Mifflin County.
And Milton Hershey fans not happy with the call. It's going to go Mifflin County's way. I think it could go either way, but obviously Mifflin County likes the call here, down 11. Milton Hershey seems like so play with more speed in the second half than in the first half.
Peachy to Peachy now. The sister duo on the court. I'm going to call a push foul, I believe, on Milton Hershey, sorry. That'll be her first foul.
Once again, Milton Hershey fans are not happy with the call. I think once again it could go either way. It goes Mifflin County's way, however.
Mifflin County needs a big-time shot here. They're down 11. Curry now with it. Curry gives inside. Reed, tough shot. Won't go. Rebounded by Walker Smith. Taking it up the court now. That'll be Chandler. She's got 13 on the night. Swings it out to Momoa. Momoa to Freeman. Freeman gives it back to Chandler. Chandler driving baseline. Not able to get anything. It'll be rebounded by the Huskies. That'll be Peachy. Gives it to Peachy. Drives up, mid-range, shot from the free throw line, off the glass, too strong. Fight for the ball. They'll call a jump ball, and it'll go with Mifflin County. And once again, the Milton Hershey fans are not happy.
I think once again, it's 3 straight calls that can go either way. Mifflin County, I think they got the ball first. That's what's going to keep them with possession.
Peachy now with it. She's going to drive inside. That shot gets blocked from the behind, and that one they're going to draw a foul. And I'm telling you what, Milton Hershey cannot believe it. They are.
Now,
the nice way to put it is they're yelling.
Now that one I just can't understand. Slap Peachy there when she was going up. Can't do that in any type of sport. That's going to result in 2 for Peachy. She's been cold here, but this third quarter she has been heating up. She has been getting the majority of the shots, however.
First one falls. Talk about Chandler. She has 13 points. She has 3 fouls. Carnegie's going to check out of the game, and I believe we've checked in. This one to make it a 9-point game. Goes up, and it falls. Peachy, once again, she'll improve her point total to 8. A minute 17 left to go, 77 seconds left here in this third quarter. It is a 9-point game. Milton Hershey has the ball. Taking it up the court. Passes it out to Momoa. Momoa drives inside. Too strong, rebound Peachy. Going the other way. 60 seconds off the Reed. Beautiful pass. Shot won't go. 2 Huskies right there. Second chance will go. Rebound of Milton Hershey. A steal, they'll call a foul.
A lot going on there. If it is a foul against Mifflin County, Milton Hershey gets 2 free throw shots.
And they will.
And I will say there, Mifflin County, that's a great chance to get some points in that. Great opportunity. We had 2 shots go up there. Neither went in for 2. 9-point game, trying to make it 10-11.
This to try and make it a 10-point game. Rims out.
That is about the worst thing that could happen to you. It looks like it's a perfect shot, going straight in. Rims straight out. Milton Hershey's shot, I can tell.
57 seconds left. Second free throw shot falls. Now, I believe, I'm going to be straight up honest. I believe I thought there was a timeout called. It was a turnover. You might have gotten a better look at it than I did.
I didn't see much. I don't know what it could have been, except maybe some words spitting out. But Milton Hershey's going to get possession.
Freeman to Walker Smith. Out to Momoa. Momoa to Chandler. Chandler to Freeman. Freeman inside to Walker Smith. Guarded by Williams. Shimmy shot falls. 12-point lead. Going the other way now are the Huskies. They need a bucket here. And they turn it over. Going the other way. It's Momoa. Gets fouled. It'll be 2 shots. And I'm telling you what, this Milton Hershey fans area is rocking.
I think that is the right call there. Right play there, excuse me. By first. Obviously, you don't want to let him get 2 free points, so you put him at the line, but still, that's a rough sequence of events.
Exactly 2 seconds left here in the first half, or in the third quarter, my apologies. If you're just joining us, we welcome you to MCTV. First free throw is in. That'll bring her up to 7 points, Momoa. She had 21 in the first game. She had 9 in the second. That's her 8th. 30 seconds left. Mifflin County is dire of a bucket before this half. Or before this quarter ends, sorry. Kicks it out. Peachy, 20 to play. Kicks it out to Williams. Williams for 3. Won't go. Rebounded Milton Hershey. And I believe they're going to call Mifflin County for a foul.
I didn't see much there. Must have been some contact maybe on the pass, but that once again is going to put Milton Hershey at the line with 14 left to go in the third. One of the main things I said at halftime, what you want to do, you want to stop the fouls. They had so many against Juniata. They're having even more. They're putting them at the line for it.
14 seconds left. Falmley checks into the game for Williams. Right now, Peachy, the leading scorer on the floor for the Huskies. She has 8. Second free throw shot is good. 15-point lead. Inbounds to Weaver. Weaver driving up the sideline. Cuts inside, dribbles through 3 defenders. Able to gain possession. Peachy gives it inside. That one's going to go out of bounds. Mifflin County gets possession. 2 seconds left. They need a catch and shoot.
I think it comes down to who's the best shooter, who's getting the last shot.
I'd give it to 3-5 or 23. I give it to Peachy. Peachy shot doesn't go at the buzzer. It's a 15-point deficit for the Huskies. I don't want to say they need a miracle here in this quarter, but it is highly unlikely. It's a 15-minute or 15-point gap. 8 minutes left to go. You're watching MCTV.
What were they saying in the halftime? Yeah. Every single shot.
8 minutes left to go here in the dog pound. Mifflin County trails by 15. Milton Hershey trying to seal this game out in the fourth quarter. 24-39 is our score. 8 minutes left to go here in regulation. We welcome you all if you're just joining us to our MCTV live coverage from the dog pound here. Colston living alongside me. I'm Aiden Stevens. I'd like to thank everybody part of our media crew here. As that's kicked out to the corner, 4-3, it falls.
And that's a great shot. Maybe the best shot we've seen all night. It does go only for 2, but that's a butter. That's a WNBA type of shot we just saw right there.
Weaver for 3 to get it back. Won't go. Rebound, Milton Hershey.
Peachy obviously trying to be the aggressor there. I understand the play here, down big, but I feel like you gotta just let it go because there is a chance you get it back quick.
That one goes through the hands. Milton Hershey able to get it back right inside, gets it to fall.
And that's just what they've been doing all night. They're great inside. They've got the speed for it. And
they got the size for it as well.
And plays like that are what's winning them this game.
Weaver stepping back. ISO on the top of the key. Gives it to Maya. Maya to Peachy. Peachy for 3. They need this. Won't go. Rebound. Wright's going to be able to get it after a good fight from Mifflin County. 3-on-3 rush the other way. They'll give it back to Chandler. Chandler has 13. Gives it inside. Kicks it out. Pump fakes, drives inside. Freeman, shot, it falls.
And once again, that is a great shot there on the inside. Milton Hershey, everything's going their way. I think they're going to call a blocking foul on Milton Hershey.
That'll be, I believe,
Tatiana Chandler
13 points,
with
4
her
fouls,
fourth
1 more, and she will be on the
team
bench for the
first.
rest of the night.
Mifflin County here, a chance maybe them at the line here could help you try and make this comeback.
21-point deficit, 45-24. Drives inside. Bunch of contact there. And I believe Wright might have got poked in the eye.
That's gotta hurt.
She's been so good in the paint. She has 7 points. She looks to be okay. They're going to kick it out. Weaver for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Kanegi. Kanegi gives it to Peachy. Peachy drives. Looking, back to Weaver. Second chance opportunity. It falls.
That's what you need here if you want to come back, hit those types of shots. Weaver here, she's been trying to be the aggressor along with Peachy, that 1-2 punch. So far, it hasn't been hitting.
Freeman driving inside, gets fouled. Too strong to get the and one. It'll be a 27-45 lead with 5 minutes left to go.
Weaver and Peachy tied for Mifflin County with 8.
Two Freeman.
Now, with only 2 is Freeman.
Freeman's first shot off the iron, too hard.
We were reading for the Huskies.
Coming in now is Reed from Mifflin County. Coming out is Julie Curry. Curry, only a freshman, but she's getting a lot of good play time here. Obviously, no points on the night, only 1 shot. But I like her opportunities here if she continues to stick around next year.
Freeman's second shot falls. That'll bring her up to 3 points on the night. Peachy. It'll be a timeout called by Mifflin County. It'll be a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. 27-46 our score. 5:55 left to go here in regulation. You are watching MCTV. We welcome you back to live MCTV coverage here in the Dog Pound. 46-27 is our score. Both teams have 1 foul. 5:55 left to go in the 4th quarter. For joining us, we welcome you all to MCTV live coverage here in the Keystone Conference. It'll be a foul against Freeman.
We've seen so far, there's been a couple of fouls here. On the defensive side, they keep that up. Mifflin County will get to the line.
Here comes Weaver down the court. Kanegi wide open. Wanted to pull from 3, didn't. It's in the post. 2-pointer won't go. Rebound Milton Hershey going the other way. Slips and falls. That'll be Chandler. Leading scorer for the Spartans on the floor. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Freeman. Freeman able to regain possession. That'll be Brisbane. Kicks it out. Nice job by Weaver on the coverage. Cuts inside. 2-pointer. It falls. That's hold of the floor. And now it is a 21-point lead with 5 minutes left. Weaver once again falls.
It's been physical both sides. Now Weaver looking for something.
Weaver pivots, looking for something. They give it to Peachy. Peachy pulls up from 3. String music.
And that is exactly what you want. Peachy was cold in the first half. Now they're red hot. 3 for 3 and 4 for 5 in their last 5 shots. 2 for 2 from 3. An answer there, 2 points for the hit the 50 mark, up 20.
This is a very similar feeling to game 1. Another turnover for Mifflin County. Now another turnover for Milton Hershey as now there's a down Spartan. Gonna blow the whistle. I believe that's Brisbane. Or no, that's Freeman. She looks to be agonizing, grabbing that rib cage.
Freeman was starting to get hot. She had 2 in the first half. The second half, 3. But she went to the line a lot, and she was great on defense. We're going to take a break. 4:26 left in the game, or actually Freeman able to get up, but she took a harsh hit.
I would not be shocked if we don't see her in the game for the rest of the game at least. Let's hope she's okay. Our next game for Mifflin County for the girls team is going to be at Redland in 2 days' time. And Hershey, they play also in 2 days' time versus Palmyra. That's going to be a good game, Colston.
Mifflin County.
A great game. But Mifflin County trying to make this a game. 20-point game.
20 points, 4.5 minutes. Give it to Weaver. Weaver to Kanegi. They need a quick 3. Kanegi looked for it, didn't like the look. They'll give it out to Peachy. Peachy off the screen, pick and roll to Weaver in the corner. Back to Peachy. Peachy for 3. Just short, rebounded by Mifflin County. Reed with a no-look pass, steal by Kanegi. Kanegi gets the 2 to fall.
And that's a great play there by Kanegi. I believe that shot by Peachy was tipped, so a bit off on the shot there. But perfectly what you want to do. Reed puts it back in bounds. Kanegi gets something there. And timeout, Milton Hershey. Once again, we're going to take a break. 4 minutes. And a little bit less than 4 minutes. To go, it's 50 to 32.
Less than half a quarter left to go. 3:56 officially on the clock. And inbounded. Milton Hershey does. They put Chandler. Chandler has 15 on the night. 4 fouls though. Tough pass, rebounded, picked off by Reed. Still fighting for it. Walker Smith down in the slot, wide open, and that's just a turnover that which led to some points.
I will say Mifflin County has slowed down on the turnovers, but they're definitely still have some. I believe that's the 3rd in the second half compared to 9 in the first half. You count that makes it 12.
Weaver just a little short on that one. Hit off the front iron, then the back of the rim. Pass over to Chandler. Chandler looked for it. 3:15 left to go, 20-point game. Now Mifflin County really trying to play aggressive. They kick it back to Walker Smith. In the corner, 4-2, won't go. Rebounded by Mifflin County. That'll be Reed. Going up the court. Peachy, beautiful pass. It falls. 18-point game, 3 minutes.
Well, I did say Peachy would need to get hot, and she has. The problem is in the defense, I believe, is slowed down here in the second half. And once again, there comes Peachy. Couldn't get it out.
Peachy's not done with this game. This is the type of fight you love to see. Driving inside, right, gives it to Walker Smith. Walker Smith too high, right there. Doesn't go. Right, second chance. They'll give it to Walker Smith. They'll go back out and they'll start milking the clock. 2:30 left to go here in this game. They're going to draw a foul.
That's what we like to call some bully ball on the inside. You see 2 big men inside. You're trying to, just get a shot up each time. Get a rebound, get a shot up.
Foul number 13, Jade Kanegi.
You're up, baby. Chew the clock and do plays like that. And Milton Hershey, they've been getting rebounds all night. Once again, it happens. Sadly, we do not have a score. Max Preps is a bad source, so we're going to find something else.
Now, as that shot falls, it's a 20-point game once again.
Hopefully the boys, faring better. Obviously, the first game of the year, I believe, against Milton Hershey, went to OT for the boys.
It did. I was sick that day. I remember I had to watch it from home, watch MCTV. And by the way, I'd like to point out, Freeman is back in the game. Great fight from her. 2 minutes left. That one a little behind Maxwell. They'll give it to Kanegi. Back to Maxwell. Maxwell driving inside, looking for a 2 to Kanegi for 3. You bet. It hits the rim twice. It falls. Near side getting loud here. This is looking eerily close to a score that we had last year. I believe it was 53-37 last year in this first game.
Obviously, we're not able to get that, but it is eerily close. Does that mean Mifflin County has won? Ref was yelling. Sorry, we froze out.
We tried to hear what the ref said. Unable to.
I believe it was going to be a fight for Weaver. It's going to result in a foul. Weaver, obviously, there's such a little time left, but she's got 3 fouls. 2 for Mifflin County. They've shortened up on that as well, but they haven't been able to get the defense. That's been the one thing they haven't been able to do.
Fighting for the ball. They're going to give a push foul.
I believe on Mifflin County. I will say, some of these are good calls, but some of these are either A, a flop, or B, the refs are a little bit penalty happy. Now, obviously, late in this game, it'll be a dire outcome if it means anything. But, I believe, Milton Hershey's got away with a little bit of stuff here.
If there are no more points scored, which I just jinxed that, we nearly had the identical score from the first game. It was 37-54. Now it's 37-56. They are going to call a travel against Milton Hershey.
I believe what happened there, actually, is that they called for a travel. It was Maxwell. She pointed down her feet and said, hey, that's a travel. It got the call, so Mifflin County gets possession.
1:16 left to go in this game. Peachy shot high off the glass. It falls.
Peachy in the second half. Here's a steal, excuse me. And they're going to say a push out from Milton Hershey. So a foul, trying to push them out so they would get possession.
I will say, this game is practically over. There's 60 seconds left. It's a 15-point game.
There's 67 seconds left.
I'm glad I don't have to deal with you tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, boys wrestling takes on Central Dolphin, and the guy right beside me, Wyatt Kaufman's going to be doing the commentating with me instead of Colston. Kanegi, deep 3. Oh, what a shot! What a shot from Kanegi.
One thing you can have momentum heading into the next game. The next game for Mifflin County against a winless Redland team. But what a shot! And Mifflin County take time out.
It is a 14-point game. Now, the win probability is 0.1 for Mifflin County. But do not count out this team. They can shoot threes very well. Kanegi shot that from about 6 feet behind the three-point line, and she got it to fall. An incredible shot from Kanegi. It is a 14-point game. There's still a minute left. And I reckon you are going to need to force some turnovers, draw some fouls as well. You're going to need to hit your shots. But don't count Mifflin County out. But this game is practically over, but it's not at the same time.
These two teams last year met twice. Milton Hershey took the first and roughly the same score. On the other side of the coin, Mifflin County won the latter game 57-54. Next week, however, Mifflin County is away at a winless Redland team. 0-3 right now, but slated to be 0-4. Milton Hershey is going to go back home. Slated to be playing an undefeated Paul Myron team. They're 3-0, looking to be 4-0. My next broadcast on Friday, boys basketball takes Redland, slated to be 1-3. And the next broadcast, as he just said about 2 seconds ago, it's going to be with Wyatt Cobb. His commentating debut is wrestling Central Dolphin.
Got a big grin on his face. He's excited. I'm excited. Mifflin County wrestling has been very historic over the summer and fall seasons. But obviously, we'll talk about that more tomorrow. To right, inside, not able to go. The good news is for Milton Hershey that this is wasting clock, and I think they realize that now. Cutting inside, Journey Wright draws the foul.
Now, what I don't understand here, you can see, I think all the way down the court, Mifflin County was trying to intentionally foul. Milton Hershey gets the foul. They go crazy on the sideline. Now, obviously,
Foul
you
on
run a
catching
foul,
Peachy for fourth.
but
Team
is he
fourth.
are you really that happy about that? Anyway, 2 free throw shots.
First one for Wright. It falls. I believe she is now officially, if she hasn't hit 10 rebounds yet, she's got to be close. I think she has hit it, and I believe that puts her in double-double territory. She has 10 points and 10-plus rebounds, and an offensive rebound here for Milton Hershey, up 42-57, 35 seconds left inside the Wright. Wright draws another foul.
Well, let's put her right back on the line. She was just there. Might as well book a vacation there.
4-day, 3-night stay at the free throw line for Wright in this fourth quarter.
30 seconds left in a 15 game. Mifflin County is going to need 2 points every 2 seconds.
First one falls for Wright. That'll put her at 11.
Well, that's going to be now, I think, 8 points every 2 seconds. So that's much tougher.
Don't know how we got from 2 points to 2 seconds to 8 points in 2 seconds.
You get my point.
Second free throw falls. Gotta give a good shout to Carnegie and Peachy. They have fought through this whole game. The whole team has as a whole. Maxwell to Carnegie. Carnegie 20 seconds. Gives it to Peachy. Peachy to Weaver. Weaver pull up 3. Gets it to fall. It's a 14-point game. The shooting has really came alive here late in this fourth quarter. Passes inside, running down the court. 5 seconds left, and this game is over. They want to shoot or not. The game is over. Milton Hershey improves to 3-1 on the season. Mifflin County will fall to 1-1 here in the conference. I'd like to thank everybody part of our MCTV crew: Leah, Wyatt, Mr. Hertel, Alessa, and Courtney, all for their help. Without them, the stream is impossible. Colston, any final remarks?
I think the main thing here for Mifflin County, there were a couple things you can look at. The rebounding wasn't great. Obviously defensive, and it fell apart in the second half. But what we did not mention, I think there's a lot of shots in that first half and the third quarter. Fourth quarter, they were getting pretty hot. But there were a lot of low percentage shots that they took, especially from the three-point line. Milton Hershey was playing aggressive on defense, press coverage, and you saw there, Mifflin County, especially the Weaver. She is mostly a three-point shooter. There's some moments you have to be able to pass it out. Reminds me, I think I've said that name before, Kobe Bryant. Did it a lot of times. Obviously, Kobe is one of the greats. But if you're down by, it was like a 10-point game. If you're shooting in a a low percent shot, it's gonna hurt your chances to win. Shown here, Milton Hershey winning by 14.
Yep, that is gonna be all for us up here in the booth. He's Colston and I'm Aiden Stevens. We will see you tomorrow night in the Dog Pound. But there's gonna be a wrestling mat on the floor as our mat men take on Central Dolphin. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. We will see you on the flip side.
Yeah, that was just. At the end of the first quarter, I was like, all right, the entire game.